All right, Bulldogs, welcome to the Adobe Premiere Tutorial 2. This is how we do the chroma key effect. Okay, to start with, what you need to do is you need to import from that folder the animation that we have in that folder and the green screen, okay, footage. Let me get rid of this. This shouldn't be here. Okay, once we have both of those, you can't, usually what I would do to cut this up is I would double click it. And what I like to do is I like to edit it in this little window here. And that way I can take each clip down. And the way you do that, as you may remember, is you just click enter, and then you hit play, and then you hit this button, and then I can drag those clips down. But I can't do that this time because I got to chroma key it first. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to kind of reset this, and I'm going to take this whole clip down there at once. Okay, I'm just going to drag this whole clip down to the timeline. All right, what's important at this point is that these little triangles are open because you're going to need to see your footage. So you click these little triangles here so you can see. Like if you notice my audio is open, y'all's may look like this. You don't want that because I really use audio more than I use video to edit. Okay, because I'll show you why. All right, so with my audio open, what I'm going to do is I'm going to zoom in just a little bit on the timeline. Okay, then I'm going to go and I'm going to hit the chroma key effect. It is under keying, okay, under video effects. So I click on keying, chroma key effect, drag this to the clip, and let go. Come up here to effect controls, and as on the warm-up we said, you click on the dropper tool, choose the color you want gone. Notice that it dusts away a little bit. Then we just adjust the similarity. This means what we want any color that's close to green or similar to green gone. And so it just starts moving away. And then you'll notice if I go too far to the right, they start disappearing completely. Okay, like especially the blues. So I go back to the left a little bit just until her shirt comes back and that white in her shirt comes back. And if you look above Lindsay's hair, for example, on the left, there's kind of a halo of green. As soon as that's as minimal as possible, we let go. Okay? So we got the whole thing chroma keyed. Now, you could have gone and chopped it all up first. But the problem with that would have been then we would have had to chroma key 25 pieces of footage. Okay, this saves a lot of time. So now we're going to chop it up. Okay, it's in the wrong order. If I come over here and I hit the space bar for play.
Little Bush Middle School, these have been your morning announcements.
Okay, that's not right. Okay, so what we're going to do to start with is we're just going to, if you look, you can tell in the audio where the stops are. Here's a stop. Here's a stop. Here's a stop. Okay, you can see them. So what you do is you just start at the beginning and move your cursor, your magic wand, wherever you want it to be split. I'm just going to move this over, and I want that part gone. Okay, so that's where I want to start. I'm just going to hit the space bar.
Bush Middle School, these have been your morning announcements. I'm Lindsay Speck. And I'm Taylor Bass. And have a Maze Runner Monday.
Okay, we know we want to cut it right here. I'm going to hit this tool right here. It's called the razor tool. Move over where you want it sliced, and just snip it. Then hit the space bar again.
Hey Bulldogs, have you heard and see any of you at the poll? It's a national event held all over America on the last Wednesday of September. That is this coming Wednesday, September 24th. School pictures are Tuesday, September.
Okay, so that needs to be clipped. So we're going to move this right back where we want to cut it. Come right here, snip, hit the space bar.
School pictures are Tuesday, September 23rd. Make a picture.
Fast forward a little bit.
Do not have PE during the days. Congratulations.
Okay, that needs to be clipped. She goes into some football announcement. Split it. Okay, you get the idea. Okay, I'm going to minimize the screen now. Let's say we had it all clipped. I'm going to kind of fast forward it a little bit so you get the idea, but you're going to do what I just did all the way through. And then here at the end, if you listen.
Good morning, Bushmill.
All right, so you know that's the beginning. So now we just click the arrow tool. Now we just put it in order. Okay, this is the end. Highlight this whole thing. It needs to be moved over. This is the beginning. Okay, and so you get the idea. I'm just going to go through here and put it all in order now. Let's assume that was, let's say that was all perfect then. And then we have our chroma keyed footage. That's how you begin the activity. Okay, after this, we're simply going to take this animation, and as we said in the warm-up, or take this video, if we want animation under it, or behind them, we have to lift this up and put the animation underneath. So I'm just going to drag this animation underneath. And this is a looping animation, which means it just goes from beginning to end, and you can't tell where it ends. So I can't stretch that animation. I loop it. As you can tell, if you watch this, you can't tell it even repeats.
It's a national event held all over America on the last Wednesday of September. That is this coming.
See, you can't tell it repeats. Okay, so I'm just going to drag a bunch of these down here. And as I pull all of them down, when you get to the last one, you just need to adjust it. You can make them smaller. You just can't make them longer. So I'm just going to stretch this down, and we have our animation behind us. Okay, that is, if you can get to that point today, you're